A must win against Villa. We got the 3 points. I don't know how we did it or how we quite managed it, but it was definitely a battle of redemption between Toby Alderweireld and Engles of Aston Villa. And to be honest, Toby came out on top. Hello and welcome to another episode of Hollie's Hotspurs. Today I'll be talking about that 3-2 win against Aston Villa away from home. If you are new, please remember to hit a like on this video, comment what you thought of the game below and hit that subscribe button. Lineup comes out and we've got Serge, who scares me week in, week out, and to be honest, I'll be even more frightened this week with Jack Grealish running at him. We had Toby, Sanchez and we had Davies back, which was really nice to see. I was hoping that would give us a bit more stability at the back. That sadly wasn't the case. But moving on quickly, we had Harry Winks and Dyer in the middle with the likes of Sonny up top by himself with Lucas Birdwin behind him. The game kicks off and within 5 minutes, Serge is killing Jack Grealish. Now, if I'm honest, the first time he does it, I'm like, alright, calm down a bit, Serge. See him red in your eyeballs and go like a bull in a china shop. The second one, I'm thinking, actually, if Jack Grealish didn't buy age 12 shin pads, it wouldn't have hurt him. But I knew that the whole game was going to be a bit of an issue with Serge running up against Jack Grealish because A, his tendency is to just take him out, and B, Jack Grealish's feet are next level and he's quick, so I was a bit frightened. From one of Serge's tackles on Grealish, they get a free kick in the 4th minute. Luckily it's wasted, but it's just troubling signs of what might come. These were early warning signs because then El Ghazi decides to put a ball in from out wide. I think it nicks Davies as it comes in. Toby and Lloris seem to not want to move. Their feet are stuck. Toby sees it as a player next to him. He goes to touch it and he puts it in his own net. Take a look at this. This was in 9 minutes and I knew that our defence was a bit shaky anyway. But this was just a whole nother level. I don't know whether Lloris needs to come out and claim it because at the end Toby does mouth to Lloris, your ball. But I just think there's a lack of communication. Lloris, if he's seeing it, which he clearly is, could have just said to Toby, get it away. Or Lloris has to come out and claim that. Neither do anything and it's 1-0 Villa from our own mistake once again. Now we try and come back with an answer and in the 14th minute, Lucas picks the ball up. He's driving towards goal. It seems weird because he seems to slow down, which is really odd. He's driving, he holds onto the ball for far too long, but doing so it means that Dele can get in the box. He passes it to Dele and Dele strikes it straight at the keeper. To be honest, that was the story of the whole game. And if I'm going to be really critical of Dele, he had 5 chances the whole game and 2 of those were one-on-ones and he cost both of them. But I'm not going to just solely pick out Dele because there's lots of players that were doing the same thing. It's just, I don't know, we had so many chances, chance after chance after chance. We just didn't put them away throughout the whole game. And I say we were having chance after chance, Villa also were looking very dangerous. Serge is up top of the field doing Sergey things, so Toby has to fill in for him. It was like a one-legged race, to be honest. Jack Grealish obviously is going to get around Toby. He picks out a ball to 3 unmarked players in the Tottenham box. But luckily Davies is coming back. Villa has a shot. Davies is there to block it. It's worrying signs. We are getting sliced and diced. This defence, I really want to pull my hair out with. Obviously, Villa get a corner from that. It's crazy. This whole game was back and forth like a yo-yo because then we managed to get the ball. Toby's injured on the floor. We're running towards goal. On the break, it's 3v2. Birdwin has the ball. He puts the ball into the back post on unmarked Dele and Dele heads it wide. It's just frustrating. For me, that could have been 1-1. Although the tides begin to change because in the 27th minute, this happens. Big man Toby is out for redemption. I mean, Harry Kane would be impressed with that swivel and that power and that shot. He practically breaks the net. Ball comes in, pings off of someone. Toby's like, right, I need to do something here. Swivels on it like he's doing prime ballet. Smashes it, top corner of the net, bang. It's 1-1. We just needed something like that to be like, look, take your chance, score, let's move. Rather than trying to bloody walk the thing into the back of the net, let's just have a shot when we can. Finally we do, and we go 1-1. Then we start putting the burners on. We have a shot after shot after shot. Chance after chance after chance. Is it going into the back of the net? No. I mean, I could sit here and tell you every single chance that we had, but I'd be here forever. I don't even want to look at those stats. Because to be honest, it's quite embarrassing how unclinical we were. At one stage, it was like bloody ping pong in the Villa box. Dele has a shot, Lucas has a shot, Bertrand has a shot, and credit to Villa, they do manage to block the ball very well. At the edge of half time, Steven Bergwijn, Stevie B, picks up the ball, he's running towards goal, and then out of nowhere, Engles comes and takes him clean out. Take a look at this. Now, for me, when you watch it in real time, it looks like a half-decent challenge, but this is why VAR was brought in, because when you watch that from the VAR angle, yeah, it's a penalty all day long. He gets nowhere near the ball, and for starters, he's taking out the wrong leg. He's taking out the standing leg rather than the shooting leg. So for me, yes, that's a penalty. Then Sonny steps up to take it. That run-up is like he's cha-cha sliding in a salsa. It's no room for it in a penalty walk-up. And to be honest, it was an awful penalty as well, but luckily for us, he is the quickest to react, pounces on the ball and gets the rebound. It's 2-1 at half-time. To be honest, it's been a quite shocking half. We were quite lucky to be 2-1 up at half-time, in all fairness. To be honest, we could be a lot more in front if we took our chances. I'd really like to highlight Stevie Bergwijn though. I think without Lo Celso in at the moment, I think he's been our best player all game, just by the fact that he's finding runs here, there and everywhere. He's trying to make things happen. That one where he crossed the ball to Dele should have scored that. He's won us the penalty. I think he's done really well. It's really exciting to see it, and also he drives at players. But rather than like the likes of Son and Lucas, who holds on for it too long, he will try and find that pass as well. Second half kicks off, and I'm like, come on, just come out and score a few more, put this game to bed. But no, because in the 53rd minute, give away a corner, and we're not marking properly again, and it goes in. Engles this time has redeemed himself, and that's why I say it's the battle of redemption, because he was the one that gave away the penalty for them, and now he's managed to score. Bit like Toby. Finally, Lo Celso comes on for Dyer, and I'm just not going to talk about Dyer because you know how I feel about him. But Lo Celso comes on and he actually starts to change the game. We're actually seeing a bit more here, there and everywhere, winning the ball a bit more, finding that more space. For example, Lo Celso managed to ping the ball out to Serge, which I think is probably the first time that Serge has really had the ball up top. Although he smashes it goalwards, across the face of the goal. Pepe Reina manages to save it. It pings out, and once again it falls to someone. I think it was Dele it falls to, and once again he smashes it at the keeper. Lots of people saying Pepe Reina made a lot of good saves. Yes, he made lots of good saves because they were straight at him every shot. Very frustrating. I could sit here and go on about every chance we had, but the root of it all is hold on to the ball for too long, do nothing with it, want to walk the ball into the back of the net rather than just having a shot. I don't think it's myself now. This is Tottenham. We'll pull it back. We like doing last minute winners. And blow me, what happens? Have a look at this. Engles, the man that has redeemed himself once today, then falls short again because the ball slips under his foot. Means Sonny's there, and my God, if Sonny did not put this in the back of the net, I would have broken something like I break things on Foot Champs. Things would have been smashed, but luckily he managed to come up trumps and slot it in the back of the net. So, luckily it is 3-2 Tottenham Hotspur. To be honest, at times we looked very shaky at the back. We were like knife to a butter. We were getting split and cut open, but luckily we managed to get through it. To be honest, I think it is the Jose effect. If we were with Poch right now, I don't think we would have seen out and got that win. So, I'd like to say Jose somehow has an effect on all the players, which I think he does. He does have that winning mentality, so hopefully that will go on and prevail. But we move forward to Wednesday. I'm hoping that we manage to beat Leipzig. Obviously, that would be the great scenario. I think Lo Celso and hopefully Ndombele will start.